Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton finally tied the knot. When one door closes, another one opens, and indeed, the saying is true for newlyweds Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton. Love always seems like something super hard to find, but it could be right outside your door. The voice coaches officially started dating in November of 2015, happy to be out of their respective divorces. Now, the two are married after so much time enjoying each other's company. But how and when did they tie the knot? Let's find out. The duo surprised the world on June 3, 2021 in privacy and style, only revealing some expert shots on her Instagram on July 5th, 2 days after the occasion. For this, the ceremony took place at Blake Shelton's 1,200-acre Oklahoma estate fitted with its own chapel, a mansion, a horse stable, multiple ponds, and shiny acres of fresh greenery. When the pandemic struck, Stefani had begun spending time in Shelton's home, along with her children, and quarantined there together, so it's no surprise it was chosen as the sacred spot. The two were photographed inside the sacred building, which is constructed of stone and had a gorgeous glass window for their engagement announcement shot. All that sounds nice, but they were 2 days ahead of us. We didn't enjoy the moment in real time, but the after shots were enough to make us happy too. Stefani shared a picture of herself in a floral robe and veil with an oversized white bow captioned July 3rd, 2021, heart emoji. With her lips painted in red and perfect makeup. Stefani later revealed 3 more romantic photos from the big day. She also tagged Vera Wang as the designer of her strapless wedding gown. Safe to say, any secret is safe with Vera since they made 2 dresses, not just 1. The first dress was more traditional, being a custom lily white silk georgette and hand-tumbled tulle high-low gown with a plunging neckline and a cutaway back. We know that's a mouthful, but it was definitely worth seeing the hollaback star posing in the gorgeous dress. She even wore a lily white chapel-length veil featuring the hand-embroidered names of Blake, Gwen, Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo, flanked by 2 white roses at the hem. And when it came to the reception, she shined even brighter in a custom lily white Italian silk crepe and hand-tumbled tulle strapless mini dress with hand-pieced silk, crystal and sequin embroidered foliage delicately trickling from the waist down the skirt. She also added her own touch by adding embroidery of a pair of lovebirds symbolizing the couple, joined by 3 baby lovebirds representing Stefani's children. Fans were also quick to notice that, in an apparent nod to Shelton's country star status and down-to-earth upbringing, Stefani paired her mini dress with white cowboy boots. The stiletto-heeled boots from Lacia had Swarovski crystals with the monogram of their initials, also in crystals, on the sole. She accessorized with gold bangle bracelets, sparkling earrings, and a cross necklace. The 2 dresses and the custom shoes definitely cost a pretty penny, but the amount hasn't been officially announced, so we've estimated the cost at $14,000 in total, based off of Vera Wang's custom bridal fees on their website. In typical country fashion, Shelton wore jeans, but dressed his denim up with a bow tie and blazer. On top of that, let's not forget the wedding cake. The creation was visibly a work of art with 5 tiers of vanilla cream cake filled with salted caramel, covered in vanilla buttercream, and finished off with a cake topper copy of the bride and groom. But the true magic was in the details, as practically every inch of the creation was adorned with masterful piping. The icing on top was inspired by the wedding cake of her parents, Dennis and Patty Stefani. It was created by Lauren Kitchens, founder of Fancy Cakes, who said that Stefani was very passionate about her family and wanted to give the cake some sentimental value. The design stems from an Old English style of piping called Lambeth cake design that we're sure Stefani and Shelton just brought back into modern existence. The cake and the fashion is all good going, but who officiated these 2 bound in love? It was none other than talk show host Carson Daly, and he shared juicy deets for the audience as he explained on the Today Show. He revealed that he convinced the duo to write their own vows, which kind of took us by surprise.
And not a dry eye in the house.
Oh my God.
And that was really a highlight.
It sounds like a wedding on a cloud.
Stefani brought the small group of 40 guests to tears as she read her heartfelt words. Shelton pulled out his guitar and serenaded her instead. The guest list isn't entirely confirmed to the public, but we're aware it included Stefani's parents, her 3 sons, and the groom himself. But while this is obviously as sweet as pie, how did these 2 lovebirds meet. Shelton and Stefani have been each other's romantic interest since November of 2015, when the Voice coaches officially started dating. As the pair, who first met on the set of the NBC competition series, would now say, they formed a deep connection following their respective divorces. Stefani ended up splitting from Bush singer Gavin Rossdale, calling it quits after 13 years of marriage and 3 sons. Shelton filed for divorce from his high school sweetheart and country star Miranda Lambert, his second wife, after 4 years of marriage. Indeed, it was heartbreak that first bonded the pair. They both faced personal struggles during that time, but somehow managed to find the light in each other. After sharing news of his divorce, Shelton told Billboard in 2016, "I won't forget the day I looked over at Gwen, who I didn't really know, and she had these huge tears in her eyes. I thought, wow, she feels super bad for me." When they eventually began dating, Shelton and Stefani successfully mixed business with pleasure, putting out songs together including Go Ahead and Break My Heart, Happy Anywhere, and Nobody But You. The two soon became one of the most high-profile and unlikely celebrity couples over the years. They even poked fun at their romance in a T-Mobile ad that ran during the Super Bowl, highlighting the idea that they got together by accident.
Gwen?
Blake? Oh my God, hilarious, right?
And in no time, the couple were taking their first red carpets as a pair. After the couple got engaged in October of 2020, they decided to keep the news private for some time, with Stefani electing not to spill the deets when she appeared on Late Night with Seth Meyers. Shelton had stated on many occasions that Gwen saved his life, and it was part of his announcement on his engagement saying, "Hey, at Gwen Stefani, thanks for saving my 2020 and the rest of my life. I love you." I heard a yes. The engagement ring was a platinum eternity band with approximately 5 to 7 carats total weight in fancy shapes. We would estimate this ring to be around $500,000 with all the love and commitment from Shelton that he was all in.
It still shocks me that I'm engaged to her.
Throughout the year, the duo have teased their upcoming wedding plans, with Shelton admitting he wasn't helpful in the planning process, and Stefani getting a sweet escape at her bridal shower. As she joked on Instagram in early June, "I got kidnapped by my family to celebrate. I'm getting married." The singer shared photos of several of her gifts, including a card to the bride-to-be and pink flowers, and they opened up about confirming their marriage license via the Johnston County Court Clerk's office on June 29th in Oklahoma. No doubt this wedding was a night to remember. Now, we're pretty sure at least half of the world wanted to attend this lavish ceremony, but let's give the adorable couple some time to themselves. After all, they deserve it, and they've earned it. We totally support them and pray for the best in the future. These two stars may have been labeled as an unlikely couple, but they surely did a surprise number on us. Talk about opposites attracting undercover. But what did you think about this? Did you even know they had a slow-burning romance going on? Let us know in the comments. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and click subscribe to get more access to videos from us.